What's up, guys? It's Dylan here, and today I thought I'd do a little something different than what I normally do. I'm gonna show off a couple of movies, all in the horror theme, all the horror movies I ever owned, and they're pretty much my favorite horror movies that I own. And I've just been a horror movie buff ever as I got older. They got more entertaining, and yeah. So first off, there's not a lot of them, but I have one almost complete set of movies, and then one complete collection movie that I just picked up today. But I'm going to start from the smallest to the most. And I'm going to start out with a Stephen King novel adapted into a movie, which is Christine. Now, Christine is an awesome horror movie. It's more psychological than horror. Now I'm going to read all that, but if you want to, maybe if I can get it to focus. Never mind. But it's basically this kid in high school finds himself a really beat up old car, which he decides to restore, but it is supposedly haunted by a former owner, or still not sure what it's supposed to be haunted by, or like it never really explained like it was born that way or when it was made. But this was made back in 1985. Like I said, it used to be Stephen King, an exceptional moment in Carpenter's career. This is made by John Carpenter, one of the greatest horror movie makers. I'm still going to try to see if I can get this done. Apparently it's not going to happen, but you can see a couple pictures on the back, and that shows one of the scenes in the movie where there's a few cool, crazy kills. But yeah, it's not a gory movie. It's an awesome psychological thriller movie. And yeah, it's pretty much for Christine. Next up, I'm going to show you 4 film favorites: Friday the 13th, parts 1, 2, 3, and part 4, the final chapter. And yeah, this is another one of my recent pickups. Got a couple of pictures on the back. They're all deluxe edition movies. So you got the uncut version of Friday the 13th, normal version for part 2, part 3, which is in 3D, and I'm going to show you this. Since it's 3D, it gives you 2 pairs of 3D glasses for the movie. It comes in 2D version as well, which I prefer watching. Keep those there unless someone else wanted to watch it with me. But yeah, you get 4 discs, and they're all stacked on top of each other, which I'm not going to go through pulling them all out because there's nothing special on the discs themselves. Came with a little code thing for online. I've already used it, and so I can watch it whenever I want to online or whenever I'm at home. But yeah, since they're all deluxe editions, it comes with a lot of bonus features per disc, per movie. Awesome series. They're all rated R. Well, pretty much I think all of these movies are rated R, so I'm only 15, but my parents let me watch these R-rated movies, so I feel like if your parents will let you, or if you're over the age of 18 or 17 or whatever it is for R movies, I would really recommend the series if you haven't watched it yet. So yeah, it's the first 4 movies. And here is the nearly complete collection of one of my favorite horror series. We have Nightmare on Elm Street. And this is the first of 2 different sets. This is 4 film favorites, parts 1 through 4. It starts out with A Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, and Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. I'm not going to say all great movies. The first one and the third one I really liked. Second one and the fourth one, the fourth one more than anything was kind of confusing. But this is one of the earliest movies that had a lot of gore in it. This came out, and I can't think of it right now. See if I can find it on the back. No, I'm not going to bother reading through all that, but yeah, this came out in the 80s. At least the first one did, and then after that it spawned 7 movies, a crossover with Friday the 13th, which you'll get to a little bit, and then a reboot in 2010, which sucked, which is why I don't have that. But yeah, the first 4 movies, they all have their own little bonus features on each disc. Cool little photos from the movies. Oh, how could I get that to focus so well? But yeah, that's it for the first 4 movies. Then we move on to 5 through 8, which comes, though another 4 films favorites, comes with Dream Child, Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and Freddy vs. Jason. 5 was okay, but everything past 1, 2, and 3 was extremely confusing. This one, and this one. They all confused me really badly when I was watching them. This one more than anything else, because it's based in the real world and it's about the Freddy character coming to life. It's weird. It was crazy cool, but it was just hard to follow. Then Freddy vs. Jason, one of my favorites from both series. It was an awesome crossover back in 2003, which was awesome. They hyped this movie up a lot because a lot of horror movie fans, including myself, were waiting for this to be made. More pictures on the back of it. This one also came with another code for Freddy vs. Jason, which I already used, and then once again another stacked disc, all 4 movies, each one on their own disc. And yes, that is pretty much everything from Nightmare on Elm Street that I own. And now to my all-time favorite horror movie series, Halloween. This is the complete collection for Halloween. Now, it's a very basic plot for a horror movie. Some psycho killer had mental issues or psychological issues as a child, was in a mental institution, broke out a long time after he was put in, and then after that, it's just mass murder and all that. Every movie is rated R, except for the 2 other movies that are in here, which are unrated. Comes with all 10 movies that were ever made for this series. I really wish I could get this to focus so you can read this. But yeah, I saved up the money I've been earning over the summer for $50. I got 10 awesome horror movies, and I'm actually going to pull them out real quick. It comes in 2 Blu-ray disc sets. The first one has the first 5 movies: Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Halloween 5, The Return of Michael Myers, and Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Now these movies are awesome, and they all come individual on their own disc. None of them are on the same disc. Awesome cover art for the DVDs. Sorry if you hear noise on the outside, but can't deal with that. Some of my favorites are in the next pack. But that's all of them. Each disc comes with their own bonus features that I guess came out when they were released by themselves. But they're all great horror movies on this one at least. Halloween 3 was different than everything else because it did not have Michael Myers, which is the main killer in the Halloween series. They wanted to make it more of a seasonal thing, like different stories with the same name Halloween, but like different storylines without him. But fans were really upset when they went to see a Halloween movie and it was no Michael Myers. So after that, they decided to bring him back, and that's how it stayed ever since. And then on the other part of this set, you get the last movie before a long time after this, which was Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers. And then all the reboots in the series: Halloween H2O, Halloween Resurrection, and then the 2 not really remakes, but reboots, Halloween and Halloween 2, which are all made by Rob Zombie. He's made a couple of good horror movies. Halloween is the only one I've seen from him, so I was excited to be able to finally be able to see Halloween 2. And I'm gonna really open this up, and you'll see a little bit why I enjoy some of this cover art. Here is the Part 6, Curse Michael Myers, H2O, Resurrection. And then there are 2 Rob Zombie movies, which are both the unrated version. But look at how cool this looks. Like, this would have been a good thing to have, but it's full of different images about him and his childhood. And then this one's Halloween 2 with crazy looking masks and everything. So this is what I'm probably going to be watching over the next week, maybe 1 or 2 Halloween films a day, if I can get that. But I know I'm going to watch the first one at least tonight. But it's awesome. This is actually the smaller set of the Halloween movies. It comes in a 15-disc deluxe edition set, which came with each movie has their own like little individual Blu-ray disc case, and they all had way more bonus features. But just for the sake of having all 10 movies, I really was excited to pick this up, especially since it's only $50 as opposed to buying the deluxe for $85 or more. Like online, I think it was over $100. So $50 at Walmart for this, and the only one that was there. Awesome find, awesome pickup. But yeah, that's everything. Like I said, Halloween was one of my all-time favorite horror movie series. Haven't seen all of them, so I was happy to find that once again. But these are all the horror movies I own. It was awesome to be able to find everything. Oh yeah, actually the DVD for Christine was also kind of cool looking. Didn't get to show you that. Just the DVD, nothing extra special about it. Special edition. But all these are amazing movies. I recommend you watch them if your parents let you. Comment down below if you enjoy any of these movies, questions about any of the movies, or your favorite horror movies or movies in general. But yeah, if you want me to do another video about like comedy movies, animated movies, anything like that, let me know in the comments below. But I hope you have an awesome week, and this is Dylan signing off.